So the second movie I saw tonight was Mile 22, a new Peter Berg movie. I generally like Peter Berg as a director. If you don't know who he is, he's especially as of late, I've liked him as a director. He's the guy who, as of late, has made Lone Survivor. He made the original movies Friday Night Lights. I think he produced the TV show. Made the movie Very Bad Things. He's also been an actor. He's been around for a long time, but I said he's mainly been doing a lot of directing as of late. But like I said, he did Lone Survivor, Deepwater Horizon, which I fucking loved, and Patriots Day, which I really fucking loved. So like he's been knocking shit out of the park as of late. He's a really goddamn good action director. And so when I heard he was making a new action movie of Mark Wahlberg again, I'm like, hell yeah. Like this, it was like, okay, it's nothing based off a horrible tragedy like the last two movies he did, but I don't care. Like he's got a knack for making some pretty good damn action movies. Like I'm all on board. It's him and Mark Wahlberg, like I said again, teaming up, and it's kind of like a team up that's been working out so well so far. Yeah, he's made stuff like Battleship. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And to my disappointment, I was seeing some of the reviews it was getting. Like some of the people were calling it like one of the worst movies of the year. And the worst movie this summer, the worst movie of the year, yada, yada, yada. I'm like, damn. It's like a 20% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, damn. I didn't think it was going to be that bad. Like, the trailers didn't look that bad at all. I did notice, like, it was an hour and a half, which is, like, that's weird. I had expected it, like, to be, like, maybe 2 hours, but okay, whatever. Like, okay. It was like, I was like, maybe this is one of those cases where I'm like, I don't agree with the critics. Maybe I'll like this movie a lot more than the critics did. Nope. It's not one of those cases. I'll tell you that right now. This is one of those movies that it's nothing. It's a nothing movie. It's a movie that, okay, I'll give it a compliment. It's an hour and a half. It is a quick fucking sit. That's one of the biggest compliments I can give this movie. At least it wasn't 2 hours. Maybe, honestly, this movie might have fucking benefited from being 2 hours, but also at the same time, like, you know what? I was having none of this fucking movie, so maybe it was kind of good that it was like an hour and a half. I don't know. Maybe I did not care for this movie that much. Man, this was a huge fucking disappointment. To the point that I've now decided I am going back to what I did before I had Movie Pass and being picky on what movies I see, especially just going to see particularly movies that get well received by critics. That's it. I'm done. I'm not like it's like this experiment. Like I said, I didn't know how long this was gonna last. This is the movie that fucking broke me, and it wasn't even that. Like I wasn't even that pissed about this movie. It was just like. I was like, I just don't have the time to see shit like this anymore. Like, it's like, that was my point, the feeling while watching this movie. This movie, basically all this movie is just one giant action set piece, and that's all it fucking is. It's, from what trailers show, that's pretty much what you get. It's a movie about this team of special operatives, or I forget what the fuck they're called. Like I said, it's a movie I zoned in and out a lot. For being one big giant action set piece, it was not the most enthralling movie, I'll say. But like I said, they're extracting this guy who wants to give them this information where bombs are hiding or whatever, which is on a fucking hard drive, and he only has the password for this hard drive, and in order for him to give up the password to the hard drive, he wants to be extradited out of his country, so they have to drive him to this airplane. And that's pretty much the whole fucking movie. It is, except for the opening sequence, which is a sequence where they raid this house, which, like, at first is like, what the fuck was the point of that? But it was like, it doesn't really give you much setup. It just throws you right in the middle of it. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Why? Who's this person? Who's that person? Like, oh, there's Ronda Rousey. The only reason I would recognize people are like, oh, that's Ronda Rousey. Oh, that's Mark Wahlberg. Like, I couldn't name you any of the fucking characters in this movie because there are no characters. Name me one fucking attribute about any of these characters. Nothing. Ronda Rousey is just Ronda Rousey. It's pretty much like she just says stuff. Like some badass stuff. And that's about it. She's not in the movie much. I'm going to get into spoilers because fuck it, I'll spoil it. She dies. Fuck it. She dies like in a pretty brutal way, but like I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what was the point of her being in this movie? She's not even gonna really. She's a big star. It's not like she's not a bit like a no name. I mean, she's not a great actress, but fuck it, why the hell get her? Like, and like I said, she's just there. Mark Wahlberg, you kind of get some semblance of a story, like backstory behind him, and I mean some, in that like he is just every stereotypical Mark Wahlberg character that you've ever seen in any of these fucking movies, where he's just a dick to people, and that's it. Like, there's no charm to the character. There's nothing. He's just a dick for no reason to people. Like, they just say that he hates people. They don't really give an explanation. They try to give an explanation at the beginning where they're showing, like, video footage of, like, what he was as a kid and kind of saying that, like, he had a rough childhood because his parents died. So, apparently because his parents died, he is a dick to people. I don't fucking know. Like, that's all you get is like pretty much all the dialogue when people are describing him is them just describing how much of a dick he is to people. That's like I said, and he likes to snap a rubber band for some reason. I don't fucking know. Like, why does he do that? I don't know. Like, it's just like there's no fucking character. Like, it's Mark Wahlberg. I was like, this might be one of the worst Mark Wahlberg performances I've seen in a while. Like, I don't know why. For some reason he was not. I love Mark Wahlberg, but it's like, man, he's fucking terrible in this movie. Yeah, like I said, he's just basically playing a fucking asshole. That's right, just because he's just playing an asshole. You got a girl who has a daughter who she's away from, and her ex-husband is Peter Berg. I was like, hey, Peter Berg's in this movie. Like, why did you make this shitty movie, asshole? Like, I wanted to say, he goes, and she, you know, she's upset that she's away from her. She's not being able to spend time with her, and her ex-husband's being a dick. Because of that, I'm like, fuck, I don't care. Like I said, it's like, it's just, fuck, there's nothing, like, as far as characters. I won't be positive. I could name positives about this movie. This movie is well made. Peter Berg is a good action director, and the action set pieces in this fucking movie are good. I can tell what's going on half the time. That's a fucking positive. Although sometimes the fucking editing in this movie feels like it was edited by somebody who has ADHD. I swear to God. But I thought the action set pieces were fine. There were some pretty brutal fucking fights in this movie. Like I said, I enjoyed the fuck out of some of it, like, especially who's that actor's name? The Asian guy that they're extraditing. He was really good in this movie. I'll give him credit. He was another thing I'll praise about this movie. I thought he was really good. Who the hell was his name? What? Iko Uwais? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm fucking saying his name wrong. But he was really good. I know I've seen him in something before. Fuck, I can't remember. But he was really good. I liked the fight in the middle where he's just brutalizing the shit out of these guys that are trying to kill him. This movie, okay. One of the things that, like, this movie has a twist. Like, I don't know how many people know about that, but this movie has a fucking twist in this movie. There's a twist ending at this movie. And I'm like, really? like when it happened, I was like kind of surprised by it, but the more I thought about it, I was like, why the fuck was I surprised by that? It was trying to be clever, and I'm like, really, it wasn't? I just saw that coming a mile away. It shows you how much uninterested I was in this fucking movie. I was like, wait a minute, that's kind of clever. But then I'm like, wait a minute, really, it wasn't. I was like, damn, fuck it. I was like, and then it kind of sequel baits us. Like, okay, yeah, good luck on that. Because I really want to see more of these fucking characters, or whatever the fuck you call these characters. And it ends, and it's like, really, there's no reason for, I don't know what you're gonna do for a sequel. Who the hell's gonna star in it? You killed off a lot of fucking people by the end of this fucking thing. Man, this was a movie. I'm honest. There was about 20 minutes into this movie, I was just like, I was really contemplating just walking out. And it's like, that's the funny part about this movie is like, it isn't that bad. Like, it is bad, but it's like not that bad. Like, I've seen a hell lot worse than this that I've sat through that, like, I didn't want to walk out of. I didn't walk out of. It's like, that was one of the reasons why I didn't. I was like, man, I could just be doing something else. Like, I was just sitting there, my mind was wandering. I was like, I could be doing something else. This is just a fucking waste of time. Like, what am I doing? Like, I just sat there, like, I think 20 minutes, like, what am I doing? Like, I didn't. I was like, because I was thinking, like, would they refund me if I sat for 20 minutes of this movie? I mean, it's an hour and a half, so I've sat for a good chunk of this movie, so I don't know if they would refund me. Maybe, maybe not. But I just decided not to. I've never walked out of a movie, so I'm like, I don't want this. This is not that bad of a movie enough that I would, like, to qualify for the first movie I walk out of. I was like, I paid the fucking ticket, might as well watch it. It's like I said, paid the fucking money, so don't recommend it. Don't recommend it at all. Like I said, I'm back to going, being picky on what movies I see from this fucking point forward. Like I said, I got a new job. I don't have a lot of time to go to the movies, so I gotta be picky more. So instead of seeing this shit like this, trailers. Oh, Happy Time Murders. This is the first time I actually got a trailer for this, a full trailer for this. I really want to see this be good. I hope it is good. I love the idea about it, just a raunchy R-rated comedy involving puppets, like having fucking each other and shooting silly string. I've seen shots of like them shooting silly string that's supposed to be sperm. That's fucked up. And like they're blowing the puppets' heads off, and they're like fucking cottons just flying all over. Like, that was funny as shit. I love that. But I was like, this could be funny. I hope it's good. It's coming out next week. I don't know. It hasn't gotten any reviews yet, so I'm like, it's one of those. If it's not getting well received, I'm not going to see it. But maybe if it comes on DVD, maybe I'll check it out. But if people recommend it to me enough. But yeah, like, I hope, and maybe it'll be good. I hope, like I said, maybe it will get well received. I don't know. It's one of those crapshoots. And then the other one was Hunter Killer. I really didn't pay much attention during this trailer. All I know is it's like Gerard Butler's on a submarine fighting Russians. I think that's what I got out of the trailer. I was like, at first I saw Gerard Butler. I was like, oh, is this that Olympus Has Fallen sequel that we're getting? Yeah, we're getting another one. I shit you not, we're getting another one. Which I'm all on board, actually. I love the first two movies. I fucking even love The London Has Fallen. I thought that was dumb as shit, but I love that movie. Yeah. That's as far as trailers go. No one's going to see Mile 22. Go see Crazy Rich Asians. I still got to review Alpha and Black Klansman. I will be doing a review probably in the next couple days of those two movies. And until then, I'll talk to you guys later.